So guys, another cover disclosures and many things that we need to talk about it here that the community managers are talking about. So let's just hop right into it, not losing time. The first one is that they are indeed considering adding the PL-8B missile, the IRCCM version of the PL-8 or the Python 3, right? For the J10. They didn't add it yet because they think the PL-8B might be too much. So the PL-5E2 is what they have right now as the best missile. I kinda agree, but still, it would be cool to see because it's just 2 missiles. It's not gonna break the game. Maybe it could take more actually, but still, it would be not be too OP, I don't think. It would still be similar-ish to the normal PL-8, but with IRCCM. So hopefully it gets added, but they are considering it. It's just not for now. Drop tanks are gonna be added for the J10 that are not the wing ones as well, which is pretty cool. The F111C is being revised. They don't know if they're gonna be adding or not, but the extra pylons and the extra bombs and stuff, they might add it for the F111C. They just are not confirming for now. They say that the dev blogs themselves, because apparently there was a dev blog like screenshot that was with the side A9 over here, and apparently it's just work in progress on the dev blog, and sometimes things change, of course, obviously this happens all the time actually, but yeah, they are considering adding some stuff for the F111, but nothing for now too much. Some bug fixes that they did: Sholef got its proper gun now, which is pretty cool. The Janus commander sight for the VBM Fretchev was added, a thermal system for it, which is pretty cool. The M735, yes, the 105 initial APFSDS for the Americans, or actually to many countries, is actually being re-evaluated so that they may do some changes. They cannot say at this time what is the outcome, if it's going to be buffed or not, but it feels like it is. We have to wait and see, but anyway, it's gonna be changed. They are explaining a little bit that they changed the F-15C Bas Meshupar, which is the most advanced F-15C of the Israelis, with the TWS radar. So now it gets a TWS apparently upgraded. I think that's what I mean. Developer had decided to provide the aircraft with a TWS updated radar, which makes sense, which means that it will make the aircraft a little bit better. The next event vehicle, of course, we are ending the HMS Barhan one, and it's gonna be a ground vehicle for Germany. So Germany is gonna get a new event vehicle. So it's gonna be very soon from now, like this week maybe, the announcement, or next week or something, I would say. So let me know in the comments what you think will be the ground vehicle for the next event for Germany. Then they go for some stats that they always do. I'll leave the links in the description that you can check it out, you know. There were a lot of kills over here, a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna get too much into every single one of these. I really want this video to be quick, but just for you to know, there are many interesting factors. Like there was only 2 in the month that we are right now, or the last month, I think it's last month. Only 2 20+ kills games on simulator battles for ground battles, which is crazy, man. How did you manage to do 20+ kills in a simulator battle in ground vehicles? It's crazy. 2 persons, or I don't know if it's the same guy did that. So there are some interesting facts that you can check it out, but let's keep it going because there's so many news over here. They will add a new tutorial for ground vehicles, just like they did add for the air-to-air vehicles, or air vehicles as well, on showing how you use ATGMs, how you use you know, TV guy, or like ATGMs, anti-air missiles, stuff like that, you know. So these tutorials will be added in the next major update, so nothing now, but still. They added the new tank sites, of course, that I already talked about in other videos: Merkava 80, Challenger 2, LERX. And in the next major update, they are already working on stuff. Obviously, the next patch will be very soon. So here are some of the stuff that they can say that is gonna come. A new SPAA for the US is coming at the lower to mid ranks. So no like top tier new AA, but still it always helps, you know. AA systems always helps, right? And they will add some other stuff like for example the Canadian skink as well, you know. Since this kink is already added to the British tree, you know, they are gonna add to the US as well. And the RAM as well will be added to both nations. So both nations will have this kink and the RAM too, which is pretty interesting. And they're gonna add another AA system for the US. So pretty alright. I mean, I think they deserve a little bit. New test flights for aircraft. This is very interesting actually. They don't know exactly how they're gonna, like, what is going to be. They say very briefly, like a kind of a standard answering of a question, for example. But the way that they say here is that they're gonna add a new type of way of you to choose. Like the targets are gonna be scaled for BR, select those spawn positions, respawning targets, and perhaps even some other elements. So there will be some customization, kinda, not really, but stuff that you can change, like the BR that you are fighting. So if I fly in an F-14, the test flight, it will be in 12 something BR aircraft that will be flying around for me to kill. I can select a spawn position for an aircraft carrier or a normal airfield, for example. Stuff like this. Respawning of targets. This is very important because you have to keep like taking off again. It's kind of annoying, even to show to you guys in some situations. So yeah, new test flights for aircraft. The HE fuse control will be added probably in the next update, I would assume, but there will be a cyclic switch function that you can change between remote fuse activation, radio activation, or disabling to make the HE just a normal shell. This was on the roadmap, pretty cool. Some ship gameplay changes, small things like prediction markers and stuff. And then I think the biggest one for me, which is this, guys. Yes, the new visual effects, like for example the LERX vapor for jet aircraft. Finally, I mean, it was already known that it was going to come because of the files and data mines and stuff, but still it is going to come. So you can see some screenshots over here. The F-16, very cool. It's very early work in progress stuff, but it's already pretty amazing. So the Gripen, yeah, F-16. So very cool, and this is probably the coolest addition that I think is that they're talking about it here. So very cool, guys. But yeah, guys, basically this is it. I don't want this video to be too long, so I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what you thought about these changes that are coming. See you guys, bye.